sacred family, fellow travelers into the beyond. This week, starting March 30th through April 4th, our sacred sun, our beingness, moves us into the light of the 21st ICHING frequency, named Biting Through, overcoming obstruction, which activates the grounding force of the earth, what we see, the 48th ICHING frequency, named the Well, an endless life source, offering us an opportunity, a sacred mirror into a higher truth, an opportunity to meet a part of ourselves in a deeper way, to respond imaginatively, to evolve, to rise higher. This week's solar force welcomes in the Libra full moon on April 1st at 10:13 p.m., which may amplify, bring to a culmination, and highlight the shadow of control and the feeling of inadequacy, highlighting to us, mirroring back to us through our partnership dynamics, the rebalancing of harmony between our giving and receiving, our creating and being, our yin and yang, our feminine and masculine energies within us, offering us a divine opportunity to transform the shadow state of control into the wisdom that is found in courage, in inner leadership. Will you bite through by facing a challenge or fear, by following your inner truth, your inner authority, by being your own spiritual hero? Can you feel that sweet ache of your courageous heart? True courage is a love affair with the unknown. Osho. The shadow of control is both about losing control and trying to maintain control. And life challenges us constantly to be in a balance between maintaining control and being flexible enough to change, to accommodate a new situation. All the shadow states are rooted in fear, and the greatest fear of all is death, which is what drives this need to keep in control. Now, through the lens of the shadow, we feel we're stuck, competing with each other for scraps around the table, trying to get our little moments of control, always trying to get on top of things. And the energy involved in this game is tremendous. It sucks the very life force energy out of us. And at the end of the day, we feel exhausted. A few good questions to contemplate during this lunation cycle, as issues with control and feeling inadequate may be highlighted. Do you feel the need to be in control of everything in life? Your resources, where you live, where you work? Do you give your power away to someone or something outside yourself? Have you noticed any disagreements or friction regarding control? The dilemma of the shadow of control is discipline. We need enough discipline to keep us from becoming a victim of something or someone outside ourselves. We need the discipline to live from the inside out. We may be conditioned to feel we are successful when we believe we have life under control. However, real success is a win-win situation for all involved, for the whole of life. When we're confronted with an uncomfortable situation or disagreement, look inside for a deeper truth. What would love do in this situation? How can I serve everyone involved, the whole of life? Courage is the faith to face the unknown and the uncomfortable. We didn't come here to control other people's thoughts or actions. We each have our own path, our own inner truth of what we came here to witness and experience. There are as many realities as beings and creatures. So can we expand our view of our life situation to see that our success doesn't have to come at the expense of anyone else? So the way out of the shadow state, out of the suffering, is always to go within. This is the path of following your inner authority, your inner truth. But the challenge of every human being is to find their true inner authority, their inner truth, what feels good in the body. In the realm of the magical, there are always secrets and clues. And here, hidden within the word authority, is the word author. So, what story are you writing? What story are you here to tell? What voice wants to rise from the depths of your being, your spirit, and lead others out of the darkness and into the light? What story of courage, nobility, and heroism are you embodying? Or are you a victim of something or someone outside yourself? You get to choose. You get to claim your power. Yes, we each are that powerful. So, out of the grips of the shadow, with its issues of control and being controlled, one day will we begin to rise in this inner light of courage, of our inner authority. You see, true courage is a love affair with the unknown, with uncertainty, and wisdom is rooted and found in not knowing. But not knowing in the shadow state is very different than not knowing as a mastery. At the shadow state, not knowing is experienced as feeling inadequacy, the belief that we can't cope, the fear that one day we will fail or falter. And this is a very human fear, a very understandable trait that we humans experience when we face the unknown, uncertainty. You know, inadequacy is actually a choice. To believe that you're inadequate is to allow yourself to become a victim of your own fear, of the unknown, and you truly don't want to give that power away like that. When we learn to trust our body consciousness in the now and follow our inner authority, what feels right in the unknown path, that energetic field, that willingness to approach the unknown with confidence, with openness, and a sense of adventure, this open space becomes an energetic field that allows wisdom, clarity, and miracles to rise on their own accord. When we're that surrendered, that yielding, we tap into the energetic field of the divine goddess, the receptive of the unknown, the eternally abundant, infinitely unpredictable, the mystery of all mysteries, the divine feminine, which allows the divine masculine to enter and manifest. Like the Mona Lisa, there's no reason for that smile. It's the smile of the yin, of the inner knowing in the unknown, the deep knowing that all is held in the lap of the divine, and that is deep surrender. That is a radical acceptance of what is. Now, don't mistake knowledge for wisdom. Wisdom is not the same thing as knowledge, not even a bit. They are diametrically apart. They are in different dimensions and timelines. Knowledge comes from knowing, and wisdom comes from not knowing. It comes from innocence, from the gentleness of water, from stillness. Wisdom is the difference between being alive and experiencing the aliveness within. In truth, we witness wisdom move through us. We are just the host. So the wisdom is found in the courage to follow our heart, our truth. It's the knowing that each and every one of us is uniquely precious and perfectly imperfect as we are. So whatever arguments that may arise, the storm is here to unearth any assumptions, to unblock communications. Its purpose is to release the obstruction of illusions, regardless of where that might lead. With a fierce determination, courage, and willpower, biting through difficult situations allows life to move beyond any and all obstacles. The future healing of the world will come out of the feminine, not from women necessarily, but from the feminine. Big difference. The honoring of the feminine. Can you feel that sweet ache of your courageous heart? What story of courage, nobility, and spiritual heroism are you writing, are you embodying, becoming your own spiritual hero? Courage is a love affair with the unknown, Osho. Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.